Remember when they hated, didn't think we make it. Now they break their neck just to look at me. Remember when I called you and you didn't fall through. Now you hate yourself, you can't look at me, look at me. Yeah. You made me. Yeah.
And what up? What's good with y'all? Alright, so what are we getting into today? Y'all can see we got a bunch of parts over there. So yep, that means we are working on the 300ZX. Got a few things to do, and hopefully this will be the last day I have to even mess with this thing. So I'm about to be taking 300ZX over to White Aaron's, and we're about to be installing all the new stuff that we got. I told you guys that I had a new radiator, I got the new map sensor here, I got extra spark plugs, radiator hoses, all kind of stuff. So this should finalize everything on the 300ZX. Hopefully with the new map sensor, this corrects that stupid lean spot that we had at idle. I think now at this point, I think that was the issue. And if that doesn't fix it, talk to my tuner. He said that we may have to do a little bit of tuning to fine tune things up. But I think today should be, you know, kind of the end of the 300ZX stuff that I needed to get done to get this thing to be in a daily, man. So I'm about to go in here and change. I'm still in my gym clothes. Just got done with my mixed martial arts training. So let's go in here and change to some bumminess, and then we're about to head to our boy White Aaron's. All right, so we back. All bummified. So where are we at? Here we go, right here. The new coil radiator. It's gonna be going on 300ZX. This is very, very important. Even though the 300ZX doesn't have overheating issues, a lot of people think a 2-row, 3-row radiator, just get it, put it in. Like, no, it is better to have a radiator that has like a dual pass setup or something that keeps the water in the radiator longer. A lot of those cheap dual row, triple row radiators, all it does is make the little slit between the rows smaller. That way when the fucking water goes in there, it trickles straight down. You want to get some passages through. The way you keep your car cooler is by keeping water in the radiator longer. That is the most efficient way to do it. And a lot of those cheap radiators like the Mishimoto's and stuff, they don't have that. So I figured that out with my LS3350Z. For some reason, the Mishimoto radiator, even though I put like ballin' ass fans on it, it would not keep that thing cool. And then once I switched to a Koyo V radiator, literally the car started running at like freaking 167 degrees. Like, it ran super cold, whereas before it was running at like 220. So if you're gonna get a radiator, man, do not cheap out. You won't really have a problem with like a stockish car or a mild modified car, but for something that's making decent power or something you want to stay cool longer when you out there drifting or whatever, make sure you're getting a good radiator, man. Even White Aaron found that out the hard way when he did his LS3 swap, that his Mishimoto wasn't going to work with the amount of heat that an LS generated. You needed something that was going to cool that thing more efficiently. My radiator of choice is the Koyo, man. You can't beat this. I'm learning to just put a Koyo on there and be done with it. So keep that in mind. Hi, I'm about to eat real quick, you feel me? I told you, you feel me, your boy back on the grind. I'm already about 6 pounds down since Thanksgiving, and I'm not about to let her sabotage me. That's enough, we good. Not gonna let her sabotage me. Feel me, we back on it. Me and her got this challenge going. We took some before and after pictures with this little sign saying the date. Well, we ain't got after yet, but it will be after. So yeah, we got little pictures with the time and date. We're doing a challenge. So yeah, man, we super grind mode. Guaranteed this time around, this shit right here, this shit is gonna be gone next year. See this? Look, chubby cheeks and stuff. Nah, we gotta get the old me back, baby. The old me back. She gonna be out there jealous of how I'm about to be out here stepping. You feel me? She go, why you putting on jeans today? Where are you going? Trying to get all cute. Can I get what I'm supposed to eat this with? Thank you. Appreciate you. All right, here. I'm leaving. Love you, bye. Love you. All right, so here's a new O2 sensor, new map sensor. Also bought new harnesses for the turn signal lights and stuff. New SR20 radiator. And then she went to go check the mailbox right now because I should have some new LED lights for the front end coming in. I just got here to White Aaron's, and man, I must say the car is running damn near flawless. Like, it has power. I don't think I've ever felt the car feel, this car has never felt this good before. Like, getting into it in a second, it's blowing the tires off, so it's definitely back at full power under boost. So yeah, I'm excited, man. It's different. It's very different. Like, this car has a super low stance. You sit super low in the cockpit. Since it's like damn near 2 drift spec, I still got some things I need to figure out what's kind of loose because things are rattling in here. But overall, man, this car feels good. I need to get an alignment, but hey, I have no complaints. This thing, I'm happy with it, and I think this is gonna be a super fun daily, and I'm looking forward to driving this car around more. Man, make sure to remind me to get a windshield wiper, man. Look at some new wipers. Accidentally cut it on, so go. I still gotta get that wiper.
Yeah.
I just left O'Reilly's too.
Dude,
I keep forgetting.
Anxiety. You're gonna hit that button one time. Yeah.
All right, here we go. About to get cracking on this thing. This feels racist, man.
I'm drinking my white coffee. It's not racist.
He asked me, he was like, hey, you want some coffee? I was like, I can't have no sugar in it. He was like, it's cool, I'll give it to you black.
Hey, there's nothing racist about that.
I'll give it to you black.
What was I supposed to say? I'll give it to you Kenya? What do you want me to say?
African American.
Well, coffee comes from Kenya. They have a Kenya brand. They have stuff like that.
Can I get my coffee African American, please?
I'm drinking mine white.
Please save.
Is that racist too?
Please save the police brutality also.
Don't got no heart, I got an icebox. Brand new roller, swipe at the G-Shock. Moving slowly, I know the street hot. No more double, go ahead a detox. Yeah, yeah. Came from the trenches, they ain't showing us no love. Thugging in the city, all we wanted was a hug, yeah. We on the block like every night to catch a buzz. Get the cash and take my family out the hood, that's a must. Was a hood baby with no soldiers. Bad past never left my mind, it's taking over. No, I should've died, that's why it's hard to stay sober. Glad to see the sun, but my heart getting colder. Life's so crazy, what we been through. When you die, the only time that they gon' miss you. Tell my mama no more tears, no more tissue. Ooh, just some hood baby with some issues.
Y'all want to see something super nasty? This is what came out of this SR.
That ain't cooling.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as coolant in there.
Damn. I think I let it sit a little too long. It barely had water in there.
Rust. It was just rust with a little bit of fluid.
I was telling them I had to tell you to get a Coil V for your LS3.
Yep.
Ooh, bars. Bars, that rhymed. You had to get a Coil V for your LS3.
Stop it.
Baby, from the struggle, long time had a hustle. Glad we made it through. I'm just glad we made it through. Baby, from the struggle, long time had a hustle. I'm glad we made it through. I'm just glad we made it through. Ooh. Pull up in that rain, see me ballin', yeah. 30 feet on my wrist like I'm Harden. Either they love me or I'm a target. Cause the ice on me is flawless. I've been busy and picking up when you callin'. And on purpose, I hate the fact we ain't talking. But anything that you need, dog, I got you, I mean that. All this pressure make it hard not to relapse. Build up aggression, make it hard for me to relax. To the hood, baby, ain't no way that I'ma lead that. My dogs need hope, step it up, I gotta be that. Cause life's so crazy, oh, it been through. I'ma love you way before I gotta miss you. Hold this mama by my side, gave her some tissue. We were just a hood, baby, with some issues. Hood, baby, from the struggle. Long time had a hustle. Glad we made it through. I'm just glad we made it through. Hood baby from the struggle. Long time had a hustle.
All right, so got the coil in, put one thing of water wetter in there, using distilled water this time around. And yeah, so before we let this thing warm up to get the thermostat to open up, we're gonna replace that O2 sensor, and we're gonna do the downpipe real quick, get the new V-band on here, and then we could drop this thing, let it run, bleed it, or burp it, and then should be good to go. Put the bumper on, check these lights and stuff, see if they work. Matter of fact, do that right now. Lights working. We have lights.
Yep.
Let me see, both of them. Yep. Let's check the flashers real quick, make sure these are some switchbacks. Yep, flashing orange. Switchbacks. Cool, just keep chopping away. New map sensor on, moved it from back there to over here. New O2 sensor in, so that's all hooked up over there. We also tucked away the wires that was down here, raised them up a little bit, that way you can't really see them down in there. And the last thing on the list now is we're gonna be swapping this V-band and repositioning the exhaust. After that, fire this thing up, burp it, and then fucking go do 100 down Aaron Street. We just buttoned everything up, and we're about to start this thing up and burp it. Aaron just got done wiping it all down. You know how Aaron be, Mr. Clean.
Yep, it's gotta look good.
So, yep, everything is all buttoned up. Last thing, burp it. And I'm interested in seeing if the AFR changes at all with the new map sensor in there. So car been sitting here idling for the last about 20 minutes or so, and now that it's warmed up, the AFRs now with the new map sensor, perfect. It's about 14.3-ish right now, sitting here, not fully warmed up, but yeah. Fans cut on? There they go. Fans just cut on. AFR perfect, so it was that map sensor. Perfect, there we go, baby. AFR's in check too.
What's up?
Look at the AFR. AFR is good. Remember how I was going hella lean?
Oh, yeah, no more 16 or 17.
Nope. Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so we just now getting back to the house. Dude, this thing feels fantastic. This has probably been the best this car has ran since I got it tuned. You guys remember when I got it tuned, I took it straight to a drift event. It ran good. Next thing you know, I ended up kind of running into some fuel issues. When this is by far the best this car has ran, dude. This thing feels fucking fast, and I'm very surprised by it because I knew it was gonna be decent. Like, I've had this SR at 500 horsepower, and since then I've actually lowered the power on here when I downsized the turbo because I wanted more torque. Before, it made just under 500. It was like 496 horsepower at it was like 350 foot-pounds of torque, whereas now we make gobs more torque on this thing. It makes 425 horsepower and 430 torque, and dude, that 430 torque feels nasty on here. Like, this car feels ridiculous. So for all my day one people that were originally here for 300ZX content, for the people that have been here since I've had my teal 300, my teal twin turbo 300ZX, man. I promise y'all, the next video you guys see of this car, I'm gonna be driving this thing. I owe you guys that much. I know y'all been waiting for it, and dude, oh my god, it runs. It feels so good to, like, having all my other cars is dope, but for the car that damn near started this channel, man, to have it back, to be driving the 300ZX on the street again. Remember, my old TT was my daily, so to be in the 300ZX again, man, this feels different, man. So nostalgic, and just brings back hella memories, dude. And this is why I love these cars so much. Like, it's such a dope car. So I'm hella happy, man. Y'all can kind of see by the dimple right here, but I'm happy, dude. This is like, now I'm super juiced to get this thing back on the road. Almost did a giveaway on it. I was just like, man, you know what? I'm not doing nothing with it. It's sitting. I was gonna get rid of it, but it came down to, like, deep down, I was like, man, this is the kind of like the last car that I put together. Even though we have freaking 6 other cars, those cars all go to the shop. This car does not go to the shop, man. And that's because when I bought this car, it was like, I'm building this car and I'm putting it together. And so far, I've stayed true to that. And man, it's good. Like, you know, things I did years ago in Granny driveway, car still holding up. Even when I checked everything the other day, all the stuff is still like, it's good. So, you know, it's a dope feeling, man. Like, it's such a dope feeling. This is such a dope car. This is like, words can't really explain this. I'm just ready to get this thing like fully at its prime. You know, the mirrors still aren't painted because I pulled the car from Twinkie, so these still aren't painted. He messed up all the seals right here. This seal he messed up, so it's about time to put this car back in the front and the center of things and get it fully back to, you know, glory, man. But yeah, I'm either going here, I'm about to eat. Like I said, next video, finally, this thing is running 100. I can finally give y'all that driving video, man. Like, I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to it for personal reasons, just a day where I'm just taking this car and driving around and listening to it. It's like, But yeah, let me stop talking, man. I'm gonna wrap this up and get up out of here, man. I love y'all, appreciate y'all. Hopefully my day ones and the people that are 300ZX fans are happy, because you don't really see these much, and you know, it's good to have one. You know, it's dope, man. You know, you rarely ever see slick tops, so to have one back on the street, man, it's such a beautiful feeling, especially from how far this car came. This car almost went to the junkyard, so yeah, man, feels good to be able to save such a classic car. But I'm talking too much. Y'all gonna fuck around and have me here all day rambling, bro. That's how excited I am about this thing. But let me wrap this up. I'm out. Next time I got y'all, I promise. Next time, we outie. Deuces.
I've been going too crazy, these niggas too shady. Speed limit 65, I'm about to do 80. Fucking niggas hating on, I've been on the come up. You can go to speed, but it's better if you run up. You can ride with a nigga, but I'ma give you a choice. If you really wanna holler, then I'ma give you a